Well, June in PTSD is Awareness Month, and many do not really know that you don't need to have to fight a war to suffer from it. It can be from any traumatic experience. And joining us today to help raise awareness is Tanya Ruhl with Retreat Behavioral Health. And Tanya, it's great to have you on the show with us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. And Tanya, please tell us a little bit about your story and how you realized that you were suffering from PTSD.
I actually didn't realize that I was suffering from it until I was diagnosed with it. And that was due to me being a victim of an armed robbery in 2013.
And how did you manage to pull yourself from what we believe was isolation? You know, what motivated you?
What motivated me was the fact that I wasn't leaving my house. I didn't leave my house for 6 months, and it was like a switch that flipped in my brain. I know that sounds really weird, but I just like all of a sudden realized that there was something really wrong with me, and I just turned to my husband and I was like, I need help. There's something wrong with me. I really need help. And we called my doctor.
And clearly, you know, something like this, a traumatic experience, you mentioned it briefly and you talked to your husband about it, but how did this impact your other family members?
It impacted him a lot, but it really impacted my oldest daughter. I noticed a lot because she lost a lot of time during that time period of being a kid. You know, she really had to step up. She worked a lot with the younger two boys, you know, helping them with homework. She didn't get to go out with her friends a lot because she was taking on a lot of other things because I really couldn't be a mom.
Right, and you realized that there is help out there, and you went ahead and did that. Just tell us a little bit about how your life changed after seeking the help.
Well, I was able to go back to work and hold a full-time job because of the help I received. I was able to actually start working at Retreat, and because of that, I actually just today actually is my 6-year anniversary with Retreat.
Oh, wow. And, you know, now that we have you here on the show, what do you want people to understand about trauma and PTSD overall?
I mean, it can happen to anyone. It's not just veterans and first responders. If you're not feeling right, if there's something wrong, speak up, even if it's to your significant other, to your doctor, you know, just say something. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're a fighter.
And definitely, I mean, you've been doing it for 6 years, and that's a huge thing. You must be so proud of yourself, and I'm guessing your family members are rooting for you as well.
Yes.
Tanya Ruhl, thank you so much for opening up and talking to us and really sharing your advice about really understanding what trauma and PTSD is. Thanks so much.
Thank you.